It's quitting time, man. Listen, I don't know why you people be playing with me. Honestly, like, I love my new subscribers. This is going to be good. Like, share, and subscribe. You're going to like this. This is for your history course. Got a subscriber. Hope you're a subscriber, Lucky Larry, because this video is for you, Lucky Larry. And Lucky Larry came into comments and tried to tell me, and what a lot of you individuals, some of my subscribers are telling me, guys, give me bad information, man. Listen. The NAACP was not started by Jewish people. Stop this. It was not started by Jewish people. We're going to be talking about Kyrie Irving in a minute. Give me some time. Give me some time, because I got some big news in respect to the Kyrie Irving thing. That's my take on it. But let me just do this real quick as I get ready to get out of here. Listen, don't do this to yourself, okay? Don't sell away your black infrastructures and black organizations and write off historical black organizations and say things like the NAACP was started by Jewish people, and do not let white people say it to you. Lucky Larry's for you, baby. The NAACP was not started by Jewish people, okay? There's a gentleman by the name of, and we don't even know him. But it's obscure history. William English Walling. William English Walling was a white man. He was a regular run-of-the-mill white man from Kentucky, came from affluent family, good old boy from Kentucky. But William English Walling was an abolitionist. Okay, he came from his descendancy. He came from a background of abolitionists. His parents were abolitionists. Anna Strusky, his wife, that lady was Jewish. Okay, this is 1908, 1909, just after the Springfield riots, 1910. In that area, okay? His wife was Jewish. William was not Jewish. William was a regular old good old boy from Kentucky. But what did he want to do? He was an abolitionist, okay? And let me tell you something else. I will say this because it has to be said. There are some people who are simply great human beings who simply do not like to see the suffering of others. I believe Mr. Walling was one of those people. Okay, but remember now, this is post emancipation proclamation of Lincoln, not too far afterward, but there was still a lot of slave codes. There was still a lot of oppression. Like I said, the Springfield riots had just taken place. Lynching was still taking place. Black people were still being put back into slavery if they weren't in a position where they were living properly. They had vagrancy laws and they basically allowed them to pick up blacks, ex-slaves, and put them back in slavery, put them in jail in vagrancy laws. All these kind of things were going on. So Mr. Walling, an abolitionist, an individual who'd been raised a good Christian man and had a heart for people who were marginalized, married to a Jewish woman, wanted to do something. And what did he do? He called for a meeting of black people and white people alike to have a conversation of how to truly help black people be free. But he knew he couldn't do it by himself. He had to go to the black community to do it. And who showed up? Who showed up? So you didn't know your history lesson. W.E.B. Du Bois, the intellect of the era, the mind of the black, the consciousness of the black community. He showed up with Ida B. Wells and a woman by the name of Mary Church, and I don't know the other name, but I just remember it as Mary Church. And they showed up, and that core group founded the NAACP. But who is credited for it? It really is W.E.B. Du Bois, because without him, there could never be an NAACP. As much as Mr. Walling wanted to help, as much as Anna Strusky, his Jewish wife, wanted to help, it could not be done without W.E.B. Du Bois and Ida B. Wells and Mary Church. Okay? That is your lesson in history. Stop saying that the NAACP was founded by Jewish people. It wasn't even founded by white folk. It was founded by W.E.B. Du Bois. And of course, you need the help of white people in a scenario where you're just barely out of slavery with Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. White people in America had to help their own disease, their own racist disease that they created. Yes, it was their job to help. And to the credit of Mr. Walling, English Walling, he helped. William English Walling, he helped. Now, hey man, look at my boy, Jaylen Brown. makes my heart. Listen, I'm Jaylen Brown. Man, you deserve a round of applause, man. Round of applause. You know what? It makes me feel good that you guys did not just sit there and allowed yourselves to collect your checks and keep playing basketball and let Kyrie Irving just spin in the wind. But the Players Association, of which Jaylen Brown is the president, I believe he's the vice president, it might be the president, I'm not sure, I gotta double check that. Fact check that. That's not history that's in my mind. See, those are the things you can fact check me on all day, I don't care. He's been having conversations with Adam Silver, and what is going on very clearly is the players are saying absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not going for it. Shut that nonsense down. We don't like these slave conditions that you are doing with Kyrie Irving, and the Players Association is going to appeal his suspension. Because I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be a nice man today. Any coherent individual who has two ears that work can listen again and again and again to Kyrie Irving's statements and see that he caused no harm. He apologized multiple times. He took accountability. He took responsibility. And you know what? They even pushed him to the place where they forced him to say things I know he doesn't even so-called believe. Because again, those of us who have read the books and books, because it's from Hebrews to Negroes is volumes, and have seen the documentary, there's not much in there, buddy. There's not much in there that you can say, oh, this right here, this. No, it's not in there. So again, they forced Kyrie to push him to the point to the brink of where he almost had to almost fall on his sword. And I'm so glad he hasn't so far. I'm really so glad he hasn't. But Jaylen Brown and the Players Association, the NBA Players Association, are saying, we're not having that. You're not going to just talk to black people like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. And this is what, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is where my stuff starts now, okay? This is what you're going to see now. These owners, I already talked about the media about face. Somebody told me that Shannon Sharp is dialing it back, and I told you that all these guys are going to be dialing it back. I already posted about Amari Stoudemire, who claims to be a Hebrew Israelite. It's a shame, Mr. Stoudemire. It's really a shame. It's really a shame. I'm not going to insult you, brother. I'm not going to insult you, big corn-fed. I ain't going to insult you. But it's really a shame that you just wanted that little position that you had. They got you on TV wearing your little black suit and your white shirt and your little thin tie, you know, and you can't even stand up for what you're supposed to represent. It's really a shame. It's really a shame that they got you out there, you know, shucking and jiving for Zionism, got you in a big brim hat. Who you think you are, brother? Who you really think you are? You really think that's you? Huh? Man, it's a shame, bro. It's really a shame. And none of you guys are going to recover from it. Not one of you is going to recover from it. Shaq won't recover. You won't recover. LeBron will not recover. Charles Barkley will not recover. We're not going to let the other guys recover. I'm going to give Max Kellerman a bye. That's the only guy. But Stephen A., I'm not going to let you recover. I'm not going to let you guys sneak out of this. Shannon Sharp, you're not going to recover. I'm not going to let any of you guys sneak out of this. I'm not going to let any of you sneak out of it, because your record has been established. The stuff you said will go down forever as your stance when it came to representing your own people. You threw Kyrie under the bus as fast as you could. But Jaylen Brown, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, young brother like you. And you know what? Be careful, because they're going to be coming for Jaylen Brown next. They've already started. And you black YouTubers who have nothing to do with your life, stop. Like O'Shea, just get off of Jaylen Brown and his love life. He started dating Bernice. I can't say her last name, but he started dating a YouTube model. She's older than him. She's a beautiful woman. Who cares? I don't care how old that girl. That woman beautiful, and that's none of your business. Like, stop this madness. Leave. I don't understand you bottom feeding guys who just are looking for stories to tear down people. What difference does it make if Jaylen Brown decides to sleep with a 40-year-old woman? That's none of your business. So you see what I'm saying? That not only do we have to worry about the outside, but we have to worry about you bottom feeders on the inside who you're sitting on YouTube creating crappy content. That was not my purpose. My purpose was to talk about my beloved Toronto Raptors and to talk about basketball. You guys, your purpose is what? To get followers, to get subscribers, just to talk nonsense. But when it comes time to see what really is inside of your brain, you have nothing to give us. You have nothing to present to your community. You have nothing to present for the cause. That's a shame, man. But Jaylen Brown, be careful, brother. Watch your head right now, because the fact that you're coming to support Kyrie, you're the first voice. I know you're representing many who are some Nicodemuses who are sitting in the background and they want to support, but they're afraid to talk. And you're the president, so you got to go first. Just watch your head, young fella. Watch your head, because they're going to be coming for you on the sneak tip. But what you're going to see, ladies and gentlemen, is these owners are now awakened to the fact that the bullying of Kyrie Irving has not worked, and that now the black people, the rats, have running off first. But these owners are stuck with it, and the last guy standing is the owner of Brooklyn. You guys are stuck with it, and because you're stuck with it, what are you going to do? What on earth are you going to do? You're stuck with it. You can't do anything about it. And you're going to be stuck with this stigma of being individuals who are tearing down black men. And that's the problem. That's the issue that you're dealing with right now. You're tearing down black men. They're going to see you as guys tearing down black men. They've got all the things that you said, and we're going to hold you accountable to everything that you said. All you individuals here who are on my channel and are talking crazy, and you threw all of this vitriol at Kyrie Irving, what are you going to do when the media now turns around? You're going to turn around too? I thought you had evidence. I thought you had the receipts. I thought he had said all these terrible, horrible, terrible things. Oh, he said some terrible things. And even poor Jason Williams, who I threw under the bus, had to drag him back out because he helped. But Jason, you're letting Molly over talk you, bro, like and say, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not his book. It doesn't matter if it's not his documentary. It doesn't matter if he said nothing wrong. It doesn't matter if he's innocent. That's where it's going. I'm extremely happy that at the end of the day, there is light at the end of this tunnel. And you know who they're going for next, right? You know who they're coming for next. All of a sudden, look at these shape-shifting, evil people. All of a sudden, Ime Udoka, he's unfit. He's unfit to coach again. Ime Udoka, they threw his name out there. He didn't stand up and say, hey guys, hire me. They threw his name out there. He was the savior of Brooklyn. Then Kyrie's thing falls apart, and people are like, oh, we don't know if we can trust Ime Udoka since Kyrie's stuff is falling apart. The way that you guys allow black men to be handled, did Ime Udoka beg for the Brooklyn job? Did he stand up and say, give me the Brooklyn job? Hey guys, did he sit down at somebody's desk and start saying, hey, I'm the best guy for the job? The media threw it out there. Woj, you threw it out there. And now what they're trying to do is they're trying to say, oh, it's too turbulent. We're getting some strong voices in the NBA saying, oh, it might not be a good idea to give Ime that job. Now he's a scapegoat. Ime is a scapegoat for doing nothing. All you guys want to do, from the time the Ime scandal began to this second, to this moment, there has been a witch hunt for black men. It's a witch hunt for these black men. And listen to me. Did Ime Udoka do anything wrong? He did nothing wrong. How about that? He did nothing wrong. He's an unmarried man who had a relationship with a woman who was consensual. that woman, that married woman, yeah, she did something wrong. She should have been loyal to her husband. Ime was dating that young lady. Geez, I don't know. She says Nia Long. Nia Long didn't want to marry him. Hey, that's how the cookie crumbles, baby. You got eligible black men who are looking to marry you, and you don't want to marry him. Well, what do you want? What do you want? You want loyalty, but you don't want a ring on your finger. What do you want? I don't understand it. What do you want? And now you guys want to throw the black man under the bus because he took a little piece of Buffy the Negro Slayer. Listen to me, no, I'm not accepting that either, because black male sexuality has been attacked. So now, oh my gosh, these black men are out here sleeping with everybody. Oh my gosh, the sky is falling. So Ime's evil for having sex. Kyrie's evil for not wanting to be vaccinated. He's even more evil because he watches movies and shares them on Twitter. He's more evil because he won't apologize for not saying anything negative. He's more evil for apologizing again and taking responsibility. Oh my God. What do you guys want from us? And then you have all of your scribes and Pharisees lined up. Michael Rappaport, Adam Silver. You have your house Negroes wound up. Oh, Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal and everybody, Stoudemire, everybody just lined up to kill a brother. That's what y'all are. Black men killers. Well, it's about to switch up on all of you. It's about to turn around on all of you. And and all of you better duck your head. Adidas and Nike, we haven't forgot you jokers either. All of you guys. It's about to turn around on all of you. Kyrie Irving, I hope the second they reinstate you, the second that they put you back playing basketball for your beloved team, you switch it up on them and say, hey, you know what? You know what, guys? I think I want to sue. I think I want to sue everybody. I don't like how else. Man, Kyrie, bro, anything that you decide to do, whether you decide to not play, whether you decide to take a year off, I'm with you, man. Because the stuff that they put you through, it's crazy. But I'll say this, baby. I'll say this about my little brother, Kyrie Irving. You're the leader of the free world now, young fella. You're the leader of the free world now. They're going to be Nicodemusing for you, boy. They're going to be climbing up every tree to kind of see you, to talk to you, to listen. How did it feel going through all these things, Kyrie? They're going to be asking you to write books and to make movies and to do documentaries. They're going to be asking you to sponsor certain products and make pilgrimages here and there. The black community is going to be lifting you up on your shoulders. The Boys and Girls Club of America is going to say, Kyrie, come out here and save us. Kyrie, brother, they try to crucify you. But unlike Jesus, we didn't say, give us Barabbas. We said, free Kyrie. This is the real spiel, baby. Big Del K. Brereton. I'm sorry it took so long, but I had to say it the way I said it.